Okay, we're going to look real quick at reserved powers, and hopefully you have a copy of the amendments next to you so that you can look at the language of the 10th Amendment. 10th Amendment says that powers that are not delegated to the national government, remember delegated powers are your expressed powers, Article 1, Section 8, implied powers, Article 1, Section 8, Clause 18, and then inherent powers, powers that exist, diplomatic relations with other countries, immigration laws, those powers that exist because we exist as a nation. Well, what reserve powers are, that's the rest of the 10th Amendment. Those powers that are not delegated to the national government nor denied to the states are reserved for the states. So what you'll see is the states are responsible for licensing professionals. I am licensed to teach in the state of Indiana. I'm not licensed to teach anywhere else. Regulating the sale of alcoholic beverages. That is something that the states get to determine for themselves. Regulating trade within the states. Indiana can regulate anything that's made and sold here in Indiana. When it starts crossing state lines, they can't. So they can regulate trade that's within the state. That's called intra, I-N-T-R-A, not inter. Regulating marriage and divorce. Indiana gets to make its own laws on how old you have to be to get married and the laws, how long you have to wait for a divorce. Gambling laws are a state thing, and then traffic regulations, speed limits, seat belts, helmet laws, all of those are different depending on what state you're in. Article 1, Section 9 of the Constitution gives a list of things that Congress cannot do. So once again, please make sure that you have your Constitution out and you're looking at Article 1, Section 9. And this is a overview of what some of those are, well, actually what they are. So I'm not going to read all of these to you. This hopefully puts it in language that you can understand. But there is a specific list of things that Congress cannot do. And then when we go on to Article 1, Section 10, there's another list of things that the states cannot do. So Article 1, Section 8 are your expressed or your enumerated powers. Then right after that, Article 1, Section 9 is a list of things that the national government or Congress cannot do. And then Article 1, Section 10 goes on to give a list of the things that the states cannot do. So there's a list of all of those powers there. And you can use that to fill in your blanks. And look at Article 1, Section 9 and 10 to get a list of the things that's denied to both of them. That should be pretty easy to do. And I'm ending up with exclusive powers with the same slide that I started the federalism video out with, because if you look at where those two circles overlap, those things in the middle are concurrent powers. Those things that are over to the left-hand side that are just in the national government, those are called exclusive powers. And they're exclusive because only the national government gets to do those. Only the national government can declare war. Indiana cannot declare war. We cannot create and maintain an armed forces. Indiana cannot establish foreign policy. We can't enter into some sort of treaty with another country. We're not allowed to regulate interstate trade. We're not allowed to create copyright and patent laws just for Indiana. We can't establish our own postal system. We can't coin money. Those are things that are exclusive to the national government, and Indiana cannot do those things.